Nassourdine Imavov versus Joaquin Buckley, guys. Sensational fight here.
But before we get into it, guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video.
Let's start with Imavov here, guys, because he's coming off back-to-back wins, both finishes against Heinisch and Shabazian. Now, that is probably the level he should have been fighting at the time. Brilliant. I mean, he tore Shabazian to bits. Loose, agile, flowing striker. He's got excellent timing, great counter right, destroys your lead leg. Very flowing, he's very fast, elusive. You know, he hits you 1-2, he doesn't get hit. He fights like a middleweight Cyril Gane, which I've done a breakdown for as well, guys. Check it out. I really like Imavov here. I think he's a dark horse of the division, and I think he's a dark horse because he's not just got that striking element. When he gets inside, that clinch, that crucifix from Mount against Shabazian, his grappling is very underrated. People are afraid of his striking, and they forget. You know, Heinisch really, absolute brilliant wrestler, couldn't do anything in the clinch or the grappling against Imavov. He's very underrated here, guys, and I think he's going to be a real danger to someone like Buckley. We go for Buckley, guys. He's on a 3-fight win streak, and I need my phone here to say these names because they're long names here. So obviously he lost to Alessio de Chirico. I can't ever pronounce that name, but Antonio Arroyo absolutely destroyed him. Abdul Razak Al Hassan, I thought he should have done better. He gassed out in that fight, but you know, still got the win, which is great. Albert Duraev, that's the fight we want to talk about because Duraev is so one-dimensional, and I said he's probably very overrated. You know, he's so one-dimensional, it hurts me. There's no striking whatsoever, and he really struggled against someone that hasn't got amazing takedown defense in Joaquin Buckley. Let's state that now. Buckley's not an amazing wrestler. He's got very decent grappling. That's it. Nothing more. Duraev struggled big time, exposed him. Now, in that fight, Buckley never looked better, and I think Duraev looked crap. So I think it's a mixture of the two. What we have with Buckley is someone that's explosive, dynamic, crazy power for the weight division. I mean, the knockout of ever, the Impakasunganai back kick, you know, like a ninja, as John Gooden would say. When you're against Imavov, that explosive, dynamic striking, you're going to need that creativity because Imavov is technically better than you. He's smoother than you, he's faster than you, but he's not as powerful, and it's the great leveler of this division. I think Buckley has improved so much and he looked so good last time. I actually give him a chance in this fight. If he didn't do what he did against Duraev, I would say Imavov 100% all day, no questions asked. But because of that explosive power, because of the cardio fix, I think he's fixed his cardio now. I think he paces himself better through the fight. He never looked better than against Duraev, and he was screaming for that to carry on. Like, he was ready for more. Imavov's got to watch it. He's got to be very, very elusive here. On his bike, in and out, safety net all the way. Do not get in a firefight with Joaquin Buckley because he's shown everything in his time in the UFC so far, what he can actually do, and he will put your lights out. I will be backing Imavov here, guys. I think Imavov is a better striker. I think he's a better grappler. I think if he hurts Buckley, he will get him to the floor and he will trap him in a position where he can do some real damage. And I think that's probably the path to victory for Imavov. I don't see a finish. I think Imavov is I think Buckley's tough enough to go and wise enough now to go to the decision. I think he's smart in his defense. He shells up really well. Takes a lot of punches on the arms, not on his face. I know it's still going to hurt him, but he's a tough guy. So guys, I am backing Imavov here by decision. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Leave it in the comments below. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Enjoy UFC Fight Night Paris, guys. Cheers.